bladder cancer, the silent disease of women. Do you know that more women suffer from this than men? Do you know why you don't hear about it? Because it doesn't affect our breasts. It's not a sexy part of our body. So therefore, we don't need to raise money and bring awareness to it, do we? Have you seen the commercials? Do you know that they're all geared towards women? Do you need to calf? Well, I don't calf. Calving wasn't an option for me. I had cancer. What I felt was I became a human mood ring. First thing I felt was blue. I had cancer. I cried. I felt blue. How am I going to tell my children I'm supposed to be? I need to watch my grandbaby grow up. She's, my my daughter-in-law's pregnant. I've got a grandbaby on the way. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm only 48 years old. Why are they telling me this now? What the hell? Was it my old addictions? Was it all the beating that I took? They say it's caused by stress and by chemicals. I drank so much Coke in my young life that I never knew what water was. Was that what caused it? I'm not sure. I also felt mixed emotions. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. The first doctor told me that she gave me 5 years. 5 years, that number in my head. That takes me to 52, and that's when my dad died, and my grandma died of cancer, and his sister died of cancer. So the C word, that's my fate. I was so confused, I didn't know what to think. I went to the first doctor, like I said, and she gave me 5 years. Well, you know what? That really pissed me off and made me angry. Fuck you, I told her. I walked away from that doctor. And I went to the homeopathic doctor thinking, I can cure myself, I can do this. But what I didn't know was location is everything. It was the location of the cancer that shut off my kidney in my bladder. I had no kidney. The kidney was killing me. I got really angry and pissed off, and I ended up having to go to more doctors, and they put this port in my chest, and it's to put poison into your body. So then began the chemo. And I was green and sick, and I didn't feel good, and I couldn't eat, and I was losing weight, and they told me I was going to lose my hair. And I told them, you can take anything from me, but you can't take my fucking hair, okay? I'm sick all the time. I had to smoke pot to be able to eat. I'd leave the doctor's office from the chemo, and I'd be so sick that I'm puking on my way home. I couldn't handle it. I was scared. I really didn't know what to do. And then, after the chemo, carbostatin, cisplatin coursing through my veins, killing my soul, came the day of the surgery. I felt black inside. I was scared. I didn't know if I was going to live or die. I know what I do know. It started in my bladder. This little thing right here. It'll grow to the size of a 2-liter bottle. Do you think mine would do that? No. I leaked all the time. I didn't know what was going on. I was a dumbass. Women don't take care of their own health issues. They're too worried about everybody else. And this is my cervix and my vagina. And the cancer went through the bladder into the cervix. So, all this is in here, but it's not on the outside of your body, so it's not worth talking about. Cancer went through the bladder into the cervix, so guess what? They just ripped those out of my fucking body. Everything. They took half my vagina, they took my cervix, they took my ovaries, and they took my left kidney. This kidney here, it was just hanging out all happy, minding its own business. And then the bladder cancer came and it shut off everything that you could do to it. And it shriveled up like a fucking raisin. And they took it too. So I was left with this one kidney. And I have a ureter still. I don't have anything else. So they took part of my intestine, 33 lymph nodes. And they put part of my intestine on this. And it comes from my kidney and it comes out my fucking stomach. But you know what? I'm still alive. I didn't know if I was going to live or die. My kids were there watching me. I didn't even know who I was for 3 fucking days. I was so out of the morphine. They cut me from here to here. But now, what am I? I'm a woman with hope. I've been 2 years clean of cancer now. And I'm a fighter. And guess what? I have my granddaughter now. She's the most beautiful thing in the world. I have more grandbabies on the way. I have a life. I go through tests every 6 months. And it just hangs over my head like this dark shadow that I can't control. But what I have now is hope. I am a woman who had cancer, but I am a strong woman. I will stand up for what I believe in, and I will fight for my life. And I'm not only a cancer survivor. I am not a statistic. I am a woman who now stands to